Rebuilding a franchise from the bottom takes a lot of work and a lot of preparation. Making a winning team can be done in different ways, but there is one thing in common for every single team who has won a World Series. That is trading. There are two ways to trade: trading prospects for seasoned veterans, or trading seasoned veterans for prospects. Both have been proven to work. As the GM of the Royals, I am going to try to trade vets for prospects. Will it work out? Hey guys, what's going on? It's Slacker here, coming to you with episode 9 of our Kansas City Royals rebuild. I wanted to do a little bit different way of editing. Comment down below and let me know what you guys actually think, whether you like it. I'm going to try to tell a story on all of these episodes, so it's not just gameplay and boring stuff like that. I'm trying to tell you a story. So I want to get started on Alec Bohm. He's an A potential 62 overall guy, third baseman with decent 50s power, but he really needs to work on his fielding. However, I did hear from several scouts this year that he has been getting private coaching in the offseason, so I think that will increase. The next player we're going to go after is Evan White, first baseman from Ohio. He's got 53 contact and 56 power versus lefties, which is really good for his age. His reaction is 68, fielding of 64, and an age of 22, so I think he will fit perfectly fine as our first base prospect. We only have to give up basically a really older pitcher, 27 years old, and a starting pitcher who's probably never going to see the majors. The next guy we are going after is going to be Nick Gordon. He's one of my favorite young players right now. He's got a beat potential, a 64 overall shortstop that can also play second base. I love the way he fields on defense. In general, his 63 speed I wish was a little bit better, but he might have to work on that with him and getting some training for his legs to help him increase that speed. I think the hitting will come as he is hitting over 300 in the minors, so I think he could be easily plug and played. We would be giving a beat potential major league catcher in Cam Gallagher. I'd love to get an additional catcher out of this deal. Mitch Garver in real life right now is hitting very well in the majors, so let's try to get him to fill out the Gallagher role. We're also going to add Akil Baddoo. The reason why is he's a beat potential center fielder, which we really need. Watching him in the minors with that 72 speed seems to be much slower than what he can actually cover in the outfield. He's super young at 20 years old, but shows the potential and the tools to be great. Going over the trades, looks like we might have to give up one of our very good young players. We're looking at starting pitching, and it looks like we might have to give up Heath Fillmyer. Although he's 24 years old, I spoke to him and he wants to have a major league role. We talked a few weeks back and he said he really wanted to be on a team that could see major league time. As of right now, we can't really offer him that, so it might be a good time to trade him. So we went ahead and traded him to the Twins. So we are getting Nick Gordon, Mitch Garver, and a center fielder, Baddoo. So with all those trades, I need to go through my lineup and kind of figure out where people are playing. I pulled in Brady Singer to let him know he's being promoted to AAA and he knows he is getting close, but just needs more appearances before a major league call-up. He's a super talented young man and will be an ace in the rotation in a few years. Frank Schwindel, we're going to have to end up bringing him up to the major leagues for our first baseman spot because we got rid of Duda, and he told me he is just ready to make the leap and ready to continue to work hard. So we'll wait and see how he does in the majors. So I spoke with Nick Gordon when we traded for him, and to his surprise, I told him he would be coming straight to the majors, so I'm going to send him up to the MLB. I told him he'd be DHing and coming off the bench, and I think he would be great in that position. I took the Bubba Starling, and since he is our top center fielder right now, I told him he'd be making his major league debut. I told him that this is his time to shine, and he will stay as long as he can perform. So after we made those transactions, now I'm kind of just playing around with the pitching rotation, trying to figure out who we're going to have play where, trying to get the young starters some innings, as well as trying to get some of our bullpen guys some innings too. Usually on the lower, like AAA and AA, you kind of run out of innings for young guys, and so I want to make sure that they're in prominent roles and that they are getting the playing time and, you know, the pitching that they need to progress. Because if you put a guy on a team where he's not able to pitch, he's never going to get any better. So we want to make sure that the pitchers, where we're putting them, they have the most ability to pitch and become better. So as I was saying earlier, we got a bunch of young guys, a bunch of bullpen guys, and I'm super excited to give them the playing time they need to get better. A bunch of our young starters like Kowar and Shane Baz are still in AA. Doesn't mean that they're going to be there forever. I don't plan on them being there forever. I just didn't see them being able to go to AAA and still perform very high. So we're going to sim against the White Sox, and we end up losing in the 9th inning. It looks like they walked it off, and we didn't give any hits. 4 hits the whole game. It looks like Gordon got his first hit, so Nick Gordon, congratulations. And now to play the Yankees.
Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Kansas City Royals and the Masahiro Tanaka will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00.
Jorge Lopez gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What's your
Tanaka
take on it, Dan?
is pitching against us. Jorge Lopez is pitching for us. First inning, he gets into a little bit of a jam. In the 4th inning, he actually gives up a 2-run home run. So we're down 2-0 at that point. Another base is loaded. We end up bringing in Peralta, who ends up closing out the inning.
I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so
Now to try to get our offensive going. Here's
Schwindel.
Schwindel. That looks like it may be gone. And it is. Frank Schwindel, first major league home run. Congrats.
Number 25 has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these.
So not only does he get the call up, but a day after getting the call up, starting at first base, Schwindel with his first major league home run. And of course he gets the silent treatment, because who wouldn't want the silent treatment when they hit their first career home run? So Peralta coming in the 5th inning, trying to get stuff done, and he gives up a 2-run home run to Chris Taylor. Also the same exact player who hit a 2-run home run in the 4th inning. Beautiful catch by Stanton, but it was deep enough to get Merrifield in from 3rd.
In to score, the runner from 3rd.
In the middle of the order, get worked away.
O'Hearn up to bat with a guy on 2nd. We really need O'Hearn to come through. He's in the middle of the lineup. We need to get him some at-bats, some RBIs, and that will be at least 1 RBI. Almost looks like it got over, but he'll take the 2nd base and the RBI. So I wanted to bring up kind of what Nick Gordon does. His power is 30 and 30. It's his 2nd game. He got his first hit in the last game, and he gets his first home run in this game. Congratulations, Nick Gordon. I am so glad we traded for you. We talked to him. He's good. He's a good young man. He loves playing baseball, and it shows you here that even he can hit home runs. And, you know, of course, he's going to get the solo treatment as well. Up to bat, one of our reliables, gonna actually pass ball. Modesty coming home, top of the 13th, and that's gonna be safe, so 2 out. Barely safe. Modesty using his speed on a pass ball, but we're not done in the 13th. Gordon, yes, Gordon, the one guy who just hit his first major league home run, hits number 2 in the same game. Loving the trade we made. I'm so glad we made it. I hope you guys like it, because I sure do. Very, very good. I'm super excited for the future for Nick Gordon. And to try to finish it off, Diekman into pitch. Gonna give up a home run. but he's going to close it out with this high fastball to Judge. So we do get the win 7-5. Great win against the Yankees. They're very, very hard to beat. And your player of the game is your newly traded for Nick Gordon. 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Lovelady coming in and getting the win. We end up simming the next game and winning that one 4-2. So we go up 2-0 on the Yankees. Please comment down below if you guys like this video. I'm trying to do a little bit different on how I edit and how I do the gameplay. So if you like the storytelling aspect of this, please let me know down below. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button and hit that like button if you liked it. Till next time, Slacker out.